Okay, we got the round 20 results. We get to see the ladder. This is the longest it took us to finish a single round. I don't know how long ago I started it. But here's what we had. We had Carlton starting off. They got their 15-point win over Collingwood. You had Sydney over Essendon. You had St Kilda had themselves a good win. They bounced back. I remember they got flogged by North last time over the Hawks. You had, speaking of North, they got a win over West Coast. Good for them. Nice little showdown 7-point game. Port over Adelaide. You had Richmond over Melbourne. You had the Giants beating the Bully Dogs. Yesterday that was an interesting game. You had Freo getting on top by 4 points, man. 4 points over the Cats, and we just came away. Look, the score's deceiving. It was a 15-point game, yes. But my God, Brisbane tried. They tried to make a hell of a comeback. It didn't happen. Gold Coast got the win. Let's see what it means for our ladder. We have Fremantle still on top. They've just been on top the whole season. The only time it hasn't been the case is round 1. That's it. Ever since they've been on top, you've got, what they got? They got 60 points. Okay. You have Richmond. You have Bulldogs. They're each on 52. Look, they could each end up on the top by the end of the season. It could happen. We'll see. Oh, it's interesting. Next round they play each other, Richmond Bulldogs. That's interesting indeed. The Giants round out the 4. This has been our top 4 for, I think, quite some time. They're on 48. They're just behind there. You look at the rest of the 8. You've got Adelaide on 44. Ooh, they're right there. They're right there. You got Melbourne on 42. Look at Gold Coast here. I don't think they've been in the top 8 whole season. They are now. They got 7th spot. They just got over Brisbane. I mean, good for them. Imagine they actually play finals. That'd be crazy. You got Sydney with their horrendous percentage. You know, they're in there. 88. How are you going to have an 88 percentage be 8th place? And then you got Collingwood on the bottom at 94%. Like, things are crazy, man. Okay, but that's our top 8. We see, looking outside, look, it's 40 points for Gold Coast and Sydney. Right outside, you got Essendon, you got Adelaide, they're on 38. You got Brisbane, Geelong, St Kilda. They're each on 36. Look, even Carlton on 34. All these teams could get in here. Interesting to see how it all turns out. You have, looking at our bottom 4, you got West Coast, they just lost, they're on 26. You got North on 24, Hawthorn 20, and Collingwood. I mean, Jesus Christ, Collingwood. Look, Collingwood and Hawthorn play each other next. So one of them's they're playing for Wooden Spoon. Okay, imagine Collingwood lose that though. Their percentage is so good for a team that's just losing so much. When we come back in, it's Bulldogs and Richmond start us off. Battle of second versus third. Again, we look at our top 8. You got Freo on top. That's how it's always been. Richmond, Bulldogs, and Giants as top 4. Port Adelaide, Melbourne, Gold Coast, and Sydney round out our top 8 as we wrap up round 20.